Hello, I'm doing a new What If, and this will be my 50 sub special just because I don't really have any other ideas. But I think this one might be a little interesting, and it's what if Naruto had paper release? And honestly, it sounds like a pretty cool thought, but I'm gonna say that Conan and Naruto are gonna be siblings, but they won't know it because Conan can use paper release. At least I think that's what it's called. Whatever, I'm just gonna call it paper release. So, and this will be 40 minutes if I can make it. But, I mean, the least it's gonna be is like 35. But let's get right into it. So, what I'm gonna do is that I think they came from the Hidden Rain, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they came from the Hidden Rain. Hold on. But correct me if I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure they are from the Hidden Rain. So I'm gonna say... Actually, no, okay. Here's what's gonna happen. So, I'm gonna give Naruto paper release from... Alright, so I'm gonna say Conan and Minato. Because Conan's actually gonna be his mom instead of his sibling. Actually, hold on. Okay, so I think Conan and Nagato are the same age. So, in Conan, or Nagato and Minato were 5 years apart, with Minato being 5 years older. In Pain, in the, anime, in Shippuden, he was 34, 5, so, yeah. So Conan, still met them, but she ended up going to the Leaf one day, and she met Minato. And I'm gonna say Minato, he's half Uzumaki, just to keep Naruto's bloodline, and half Namikaze. So, Naruto, he's gonna be part Namikaze, part Uzumaki, and part whatever, Conan is. So he will have paper release. And, okay, I just came up with an idea, which actually sounds kind of cool to me, but, so, that's that, and, Conan, she doesn't die from the Nine Tails attack, but Minato does, because Kushina, I'm gonna say she had a kid with another person, and the baby died on birth, but the seal was still weakened, so the fox still got out. So, yeah. And I'm gonna say that Conan didn't die because Kushina died from the fox being extracted. So Conan didn't die, but she doesn't stay in the village. So Minato dies. And from the pain of that loss, she goes to Nagato. Which, and she plans on recruiting Naruto for the Akatsuki because it's her son. But, yeah. So, Naruto's born. He has, I'm gonna say, hold on. Okay, so Deku, or flip, no. Okay, I think I've been doing way too many Deku what-ifs recently. But Naruto, he's gonna have green hair, and that's kind of the reason why I said Deku. He's gonna have somewhat green hair because blue plus yellow equals green. But for the most part, he's gonna have yellow hair with green tips. And, yeah, so. And I'm gonna say that he has, on the back of his head, he he has like, actually no, hold on. Okay. So he's gonna have like bluish yellowish hair, which I'm gonna say that actually I'm gonna make this boy look like a split boy. So he's gonna have yellow hair on the left side, and on the right side he's gonna have blue hair, but in the middle he's gonna have green hair because the two colors mixed. So I make him look split just because I can. And hold on. Okay, so Naruto, he's gonna have yellow eyes on, like he's gonna have one yellow eye and one like Conan's eye, so like brownish. So like on the yellow hair side and on his left side he's gonna have blue eye, and on his right side he's gonna have like the brownish color eye from Conan. So I'm really making this boy split. And people make fun of him for having like the split hair and stuff, and it's like really bad, like way worse, probably like 10 times worse than in the anime. So, oh dude, I cracked my finger and that flipping hurt. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. And I'm gonna say when he was 5, he was getting bullied, and he tried running away, but they were like Genin, I'm gonna say. Like they just became Genin. And, you know, they grab him and throw him to the ground. And a few hand steals come into his mind, and a few words. And honestly, hold on, I don't even know any of the paper jutsus that Conan uses. Well, I ended up stop recording, so now I gotta stitch them together. But Conan, she uses a jutsu called hold on. Well, the ability is called Shikigami no Mai, and I probably butchered that, so yeah. Well, he screams, I'm gonna say, actually, I don't even know any of your flipping jutsus, hold on. Well, the clan is unknown for this Kekkei, but, you know, just hold on. Okay, well, I don't know what the jutsus are called, but I know that she can reshape the paper and like form it at will, and when she can transform her clothing and her into paper, and she can, you know, use paper like she has like paper like forgot what I said. Hold on. She can use paper airplanes for quick transport, and she can like simply put the paper, like make it like cover the person, kind of like a coffin of paper, and just completely suffocate them. So there's that, and then she can also form it into like shuriken and crap. So I'm gonna say, oh, and she also uses her wings. Like she has those paper wings, and she flies while using it. So I'm gonna say that one of the bullies came at Naruto with a kunai, and Naruto, he just made like, cause right now he kind of snapped, and he created a paper kunai that is a little sharper than an actual kunai, and you know, he was fighting the bully, and the bully cut him, but it just went right through him, like, and his arm started turning to paper, and then his body just completely disappeared. And then the paper reappeared, and then just started forming Naruto. And then, like, a little farther away, and he created paper shuriken and chucked them. And I'm gonna say that his aim wasn't that good, but considering he can control it, he kind of, like, made it go towards them. Something like that, I don't know. And then it hits one of them in the neck and kills them. And then the other two try, to kill Naruto. And Naruto just uses the paper wings and flies away. Or, wait, no. You can float with the paper wing. I'm gonna say he jumped up and he created a paper airplane and just flew away to the third Hokage. And he went to the Hokage's tower and he jumped off and he went inside and he was like, "Old man." And Hiruzen looked up, he was like, "Naruto?" And Naruto's like, "What is this?" And then, Hiruzen looked up from his paperwork because he barely even looked up. And he kept doing his paperwork, and he looked up when Naruto said that. And he sees, like, flakes in Naruto's skin, so, like, right there, like, where it's kind of, like, popping out with a line. So that's what Hiruzen sees. And then he's just kind of, like, surprised. And he's like, "What happened to you?" Hold on. Sorry, my brother. But, yeah. Hiruzen's like, "What happened to you?" And Naruto's like, "I don't know. I can control paper." And then Hiruzen keeps watching him. And his body completely disappears into paper. And Hiruzen's just like, did he die? Or like, so he's freaking out. And Naruto just reappears behind him. And he's like, this is pretty cool, actually. And Hiruzen's just like, this boy, he's, very skilled. I've never even heard of a jutsu like this. Because, I'm gonna say he probably doesn't know about Conan. And if he does, correct me, but I'm gonna say he doesn't. So he's like, this is a new jutsu for me. And, Hiruzen asked Naruto what he wants to call it. And, Naruto said he'll think about it. And, Hiruzen said it forbid him from using the paper jutsu until he graduated to become a ninja. Unless the third Hokage says otherwise. Or you're in a life or death situation. That's what he says. So Naruto, he can't use it, so he's still gonna be like the bottom of his class. And Conan has wind. I think she had earth. I know she has water and wind, but I don't know what the other one was. Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna say it was earth because I can't really find it. But yeah. So I'm gonna say that Naruto, his like main chakra nature is definitely wind. And then he will have yin and yang. Because I think actually wait. Yeah, I think I'll have yin and yang. So and in this what if Naruto got the full fox? And when he was 6, the fox made contact with him. And, he still wants to be friends with the fox and all that, blah, 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 blah. All the usual. And, so he graduates with, but Mizuki, he's gonna be like, oh, you can get to Chunin and blah, blah, blah. So not to believe it because, he's not that smart. He's not smarter. And, he steals the scroll. He learns Shadow Clone Jutsu. Except, he makes it in his own way. The paper clone. Haha. Gotti. So now he can make Shadow Clones and paper clones. And, Mizuki, he's never seen Naruto's paper release, so he thinks Naruto's actually, like, terrible. So, Mizuki comes out, and he's like, oh, give me your butt. No, but he was like, give me a scroll before you die. And Naruto's like, or what? Please say it again. I couldn't hear you. And Mizuki's like, you'll die. And Naruto's like, what? And Mizuki gets pissed off, so he grabs the Shuriken on his back, and he chucks it at Naruto, and Naruto's body just disappeared into paper, and then he reappeared behind Mizuki, and he punched Mizuki in the back, sending Mizuki flying, because I'm gonna say he has more, like, his body's more, like, he's stronger, like, physically stronger. I don't know why I'm stuttering, but he's physically stronger than in canon. So it sends Mizuki flying because he wasn't expecting it. And then Naruto, he sends paper from his arm. Like, he sends the paper, and it covers Mizuki's body. And it completely cuts off the oxygen. And he just lets Mizuki sit in there and completely just suffocate. And by the time Iruka gets out there, Mizuki's already dead. And Naruto already knows he's the Nine Tails holder, so when Mizuki said it, he's just like, I don't care. And, so all that happened. And, yeah. So, I'm gonna say that Danzo, he's been keeping an eye on Naruto, and he watched the paper release. And he walks up to Naruto, he's like, hey, hey, Naruto. And Naruto's gonna turn, he's like, what do you want? And Danzo's like, do you want to join the ANBU? And, I was like, the fuck's an ANBU? Because, he's pretty dumb. And Danzo, he's like, come with me to the third Hokage. So they go to the third Hokage, and Danzo requests to have Naruto in the ANBU. And actually, you know what I'm gonna say? So early, I'm gonna say that Mizuki tries to steal the scroll earlier because Orochimaru, he wanted the jutsus more. Like, he lusted for the jutsus more. So, when Naruto was like, I don't know if Mizuki was even, like, bad at this point, but I'm gonna say that Naruto was, like, 8 or 9 when Mizuki tried to get to steal the scroll, but so Naruto does still know paper release, not to the same, like, actually, to the same extent, because he can't really learn anything new. He can just control it, and, like, so he knows basically everything about the paper release. So he steals the scroll, he learns the paper clone and shadow clone, and right before Mizuki comes out, he reads, Flying Rising. Like, he reads the name, but he doesn't, like, read how to do it. And that's when Mizuki appears, and he's like, oh, blah, 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 and everything happens, and then he kills Mizuki. And Danzo, when Naruto's, like, 8 or 9, Danzo takes him to Third Hokage and requests him to be in the ANBU. And, Naruto, he just looked at the Third Hokage, and he smiled, and he was like, as long as it makes me stronger. And Hiruzen's like, I'm sure he doesn't know what he's getting himself into, but, he has to, considering they both want to do it. So Naruto becomes an ANBU. And I'm gonna say that Danzo, the first thing he did was make Naruto smarter by making him study. And, Danzo gave Naruto daily beatings. Like, if Naruto didn't get a question right, he'd get beaten up until the point where he'd almost pass out every single time. So Naruto had to learn how to do it, otherwise he'd be beaten over and over and over. So, yeah. And if Naruto lost a fight against an ANBU member, he'd be beaten 2 times worse than if he got a question wrong, which would result in him passing out after he's beaten. And, Naruto, his, body gets physically stronger from this because endurance. So, yeah. Sorry, 20 minutes because the other video was 7, so this is 13 minutes already, so yeah, 20 minutes. So, 20 more minutes. But, so he becomes an ANBU, and by the time he is 10, he's become a Chunin level ninja, and he got assigned to, I don't even know if Yamato's a captain, but I'm gonna say that Yamato is a captain, just because I don't really know, and Naruto is on Yamato's team. So, yeah. That happens. And, by the time Naruto gets 12, with, the rest of the other people graduating, they're, getting ranks. Naruto, he's already, he's probably, low Jonin level. Just because I don't want to, make him, Kakashi strong, but, he's still pretty strong, because he's in the ANBU, and ANBU has to be strong. And I'm gonna say Danzo, he's kind of grown a liking to Naruto, because Naruto, he's always, happy, and, and even while getting beaten, he's still, hold on. Siblings suck. But, yeah, so I don't even know what I was saying. Hold on. Gotta remember real quick. Yes, okay. So, he gets put on Yamato's squad, and he's, a low Jonin. And, I'm gonna say that, there wasn't enough students that graduated for there to be 3 people on every team. So Danzo has Naruto. Oh, no, that's not what I was doing. Okay, that'll come after this, but Danzo's taking a liking to him because he has that, always happy, mentality. So, he never looks at the worst of things because Naruto sees it as him getting stronger instead of him getting beaten. So Danzo kind of takes a liking to that, and he eventually starts seeing Naruto as, more of, a son, rather than, an ANBU member. And he gave Naruto, he gave him, something that's kind of like Shisui's short sword. But, yeah. So it gets that, and not to mention, Danzo, on Naruto's 12th birthday, by that time, Danzo would have taken, a huge liking to him, and I'm gonna say he called Naruto down, and Naruto walked in, expecting a beating, somewhat expecting a beating, and Danzo tells him to sit down, and Danzo's like, do you know what today is? And Naruto's like, no. And Nando's like, well, it's your 12th birthday. And I was like, how did I forget that? He forgot it. But Nando's like, alright, but I have a gift for you. And Naruto, he's kind of like, a gift? Okay, I'll take it. And, he says that, and Danzo starts laughing. And he gets up and he says he'll be right back. So he goes and grabs a Sharingan and he puts it in one of Naruto's eyes. And I'm gonna say that it was a 3 Tomoe. Yeah, 3 Tomoe. Might as well. So he has a 3 Tomoe. And let's see. Okay, so he has a 3 Tomoe and like in one eye, in his right eye. Actually, wait, no. His left eye, because you know. And Naruto actually likes the ANBU, because the ANBU members don't make fun of him for having like the split hair or anything. But Naruto's blue eye got replaced with a Sharingan. And I'm gonna say because, he has Ashura's chakra, I think. Yeah, Indra and Ashura, yeah, so Asura. And he can, like, deactivate it. And Hanzo seeing this, is really surprised, so he said, hold on, I have another gift. And he gets up and he walks to the opposite side of where he left before. And he comes back and he takes out the brownish, like the brown eye, and places a Hyuga eye in it. So he has the Byakugan and the Sharingan. And I'm gonna give him a special ability with that, where when he uses the Byakugan, and you know how he can like see around him, well, if you use the Byakugan to look into someone's eyes, he can use the Sharingan mixed with the Byakugan to put them under a Genjutsu like that, like a strong Genjutsu coming from the Sharingan. So, if that makes sense. And if Naruto had like Kosamon Sakabi, he could also use that with the Byakugan. But I'm gonna say that when he deactivates the Sharingan, he has 2 choices, like, depends on, like, how he's feeling. So, like, when he deactivates his Sharingan, it can either be blue if he's happy, or when he's mad, it's black, because Uchiha normally has black coal eyes. And with the Hyuga eye, if he deactivates it, because he can, I'm gonna give him the ability to deactivate it to where, like, it's not white. But, like, so when he like deactivates it, it turns back to the brownish color that it was. So, yeah. But most of the time, actually, no, okay. Yeah, for the Sharingan, I'm gonna say that it turns back to blue. Yeah, and no black. And, yeah, so. And, I'm gonna say Naruto, he wears kind of like a mask, kind of like Toby, where it's only showing his Sharingan, because, like, his Byakugan, he can use it under the mask, so they only see the Sharingan, so they don't know that he has the Byakugan, which he can use in tandem with the Sharingan. Dang it, dude. I'm dying. So, yeah. He has that. And I'm gonna say that, he wears, like, and I'm gonna say that Danzo, he asked Hiruzen to adopt Naruto, like, actually adopt instead of just having him as an ANBU. And Danzo allows this because, no, just because Danzo eventually convinces him. And, yeah, so, and then I'm gonna say there wasn't enough people in the academy to put him on teams, so Danzo sent him to be on a Genin team, even though he's a Jonin level. So I'm pretty sure that, no, I'll leave that for later. But yeah, dude, I'm so tired all the time. I don't understand why. I'm dying. But yeah, so he's placed on that team, and blah, 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 blah. They say their dreams, their goals, and blah blah blah. Naruto's likes and dislikes. He likes training. He hates. I don't know what he hates, but. And his dream is to make his father proud, which he's talking about Danzo. But Kakashi doesn't know that yet, because it was only recently that Danzo adopted him. And so that happened. And, I'm gonna hate having to stitch this together and actually, alright, whatever. Oh, by the way, join the Discord server and like and subscribe. And so he's put on that team, but even Hiruzen knows that Naruto is like a Johnny level. But yeah, so he gets placed on that team, and they say their likes and dislikes, and Sakura doesn't say she hates Naruto. Oh yeah, and Danzo. You know how Danzo has like the black hair, kind of looking like Toby. Hold on, they have the same colored hair. So yeah, so Danzo, after he adopted Naruto, he gave Naruto hair dye to dye his hair like black, just because and if you say that he could just use the transformation jutsu, it would still drain his chakra. So and I'm gonna say there's a clan that Conan was in or is in, and Naruto is part of. They have a huge chakra reserve too, so Naruto's gonna have more chakra than they can. So yeah, but slowly but surely the transformation jutsu still requires chakra drain, and yeah, so that's why I'm gonna say he doesn't just use transformation. So he does that, and he dyes his hair black, so now his hair's the same hairstyle but black. Dang, dude, 30 minutes. 31 or 2. Yeah, and, hold on. So back to the story, though. I'm sorry if I get interrupted because my brother just got out of the shower. But, so, yeah. So they do the bell test, and Naruto, he wears a mask. Like Toby does. So, he's gonna wear kind of let's say, his ANBU mask is gonna be a fox, but it's gonna be a one-eyed fox. So, I'm gonna say that Naruto's ANBU mask is gonna have, one eye open. The left eye, I'm pretty sure I said had a Sharingan, I think. Yeah, the left, because that's the yellow hair side. Or was the yellow hair side. And I'm gonna say that his ANBU mask is a fox, except the right side is completely closed up. It's just flat, and there's a slash through it. There's a slash through the eye, or where the eye hole is supposed to be. And people from other villages call him the one-eyed fox, because he's made a name for himself. Because he looks because he's still a little short, but because he's so young, but so ruthless. Because Danzo taught him, like, the mentality to kill, unlike in canon, where he's afraid to kill, or doesn't want to kill. Something like that, I don't know. But, yeah. So, I'm gonna say that Naruto, he basically has no emotions. Besides, rarely, anger. But other than that, he feels nothing else. Except for when he's with Danzo. When Danzo, like, gives him, like, praise or something, he's happy. That's the only time that he ever shows emotion. So far. So, hold on. Sorry, I had to turn on my light, but, yeah. Oh, scary. But, yeah, so, he got the nickname of One-Eyed Fox. And I'm gonna say that, in the bingo book, he is a rank ninja or something, I don't know, like an A rank. Yeah, an A rank, because I think, alright, here's what's I think is gonna happen. Only one person's ever gotten away and told the story of the One-Eyed Fox. And then it just spread like wildfire, because he was the only survivor that ever crossed paths with the One-Eyed Fox. And they don't even, like, because the One-Eyed Fox was so fast, they don't even know what village he's from. So, but they know they're not. So it has to be one of the 4, like one of the other villages, but it's definitely not theirs. And I'm gonna say that was the hidden, no, not the Cloud. No. Hidden Flip. I don't even know the villages. I'm just gonna say Hidden Cloud. But, yeah. It's 37 minutes already. But, yeah. So, Hidden Cloud. That's the only person that's ever survived. But they do the bow test, and Naruto, he's wearing kind of like, he's wearing like, just like a regular mask, kind of like Obito's, but there's no spiral, it's just a mask with one eye hole. And the other 2 ask him why he wears a mask, and he said, I have no right, you guys have no right to know. And Kakashi, he knows already. No, because nobody knows that Naruto has the Sharingan or the Byakugan, except for Danzo. But yeah, so they don't know why he's wearing a mask, and so they're confused, but they don't really care, because they just want to pass. And I'm gonna say that instead of Sakura, it's gonna be, hold on. Sorry if you guys hear background noise. My brother just went to my mom's room. He's probably gonna come out really loud. But, yeah. So, Hinata's, actually, okay. I'm gonna say that Sasuke, he had a twin sister named, just for the memes, I'm gonna name her Karin. So, Karin Uchiha. But yeah, that's Sasuke's twin sister. But yeah, because Sasuke's still gonna be a guy, but he has a twin sister, so that's who I'm gonna say is on their team. So it's 2 Uchihas and 1. Hold on, I'm gonna have to find like just a random name for Naruto's clan, because I'm gonna say he took his mom's clan name, but there's an unknown clan name. I can't find a name, so just comment down below what his last name should be for his mom's side of the clan, or should he just take up the Hyuga name? Because if he took up the Uchiha name, that'd be a little weird. 3 Uchihas on one team. Well, so comment down below if you want me to make his last name Uchiha, Hyuga, or just something completely different. And if it's something completely different, comment like the name that you want it to be. So yeah, that's that. And to the build test. So they start in, Naruto. He's wearing like he doesn't wear bright colors, he wears dark colors. So like, I'm gonna say he's wearing like kind of like a black version of what Sasuke wears, but it's not, it doesn't have the Uchiha symbol, so it's kind of like the same shirt but without the Uchiha symbol, but it's black. So he's wearing that, and it's a long sleeve too. So actually no, he's gonna be wearing if you've seen Tokyo Ghoul, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But he's gonna look his shirt and his pants are gonna be, his pants are just gonna be plain black, and his sandals are gonna be black. But his shirt, it's gonna be the same as Season 2 Ken Kaneki. So like, hold on, I'll see if I can find a picture real quick. He'd be wearing a shirt like that. So it basically, like, it's like a turtleneck. And it's a long sleeve, and it's gonna be tight around his arms, so like, it's gonna look a little closed. Oh, hold on, I'll see if I can keep finding a picture. Never mind, he's gonna have like that turtleneck, like, he's gonna have the collar, but he will be wearing a black short sleeve. Like this, kinda. And if you don't know, Tokyo Ghoul is literally my favorite anime. So, yeah. Hold on. Well, yeah. So there's that. And, that's what he's going to be wearing. But, yeah. I hope he's wearing, like, long pants. Like, just, I don't even know why I said long, but just pants. Like, black pants. So, yeah. There's that, and I'm gonna finish the build test, and that's where I'm gonna be leaving this off. I don't know how it took me 30 minutes to get to the build test, but probably because all that, like, extra ANBU stuff in between, but he's gonna be wearing the mask, and they're gonna start in Sasuke. Oh, no, Naruto's just gonna be standing there, kinda just, just standing there, kinda just staring at Kakashi, like, okay. Then Kakashi told them to come at him with the intent to kill him. So Naruto, he lets out, like, an immense amount of bloodlust, like, more than Orochimaru. And, Kakashi, it sends shivers down his spine. So, yeah. He does that, and then Naruto just transforms into... Actually, wait. Alright, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna make him look kind of like Ken Kaneki. So, I'm gonna say that instead of black, Naruto dyed it white. So, it kind of has, like... And he's gonna have, like... He's gonna have, like, the same haircut as Ken. Or Kaneki. I'm just gonna call him Kaneki. So, he's gonna have the same haircut as Kaneki. And he's gonna be wearing the short sleeve with long black pants. Wait. Actually, no. Okay, hold on. I'll show you what he looks like after. So, Naruto, he's gonna be like... They're gonna start, and Naruto, he just turns into paper. and he puts the paper around Kakashi until there's not enough oxygen for Kakashi to breathe, and then Kakashi passes out. And I'm gonna say that he took the bells and tossed one to Sasuke, and then I'm doing this fast because I'm trying to, save some time. But, he says, like, dude, I don't have that much time. Okay, so they take him to a hospital, and, he wakes up, and he passes them because, they got the bells. But, yeah, and there's that. So next time I'll be doing the Land of Waves, so 10 likes for part 2. Please like and subscribe, and I'll show you what he looks like. He's gonna look kind of like this. So, yeah, that's what he's gonna look like. And, yeah, except instead of those shoes, he's gonna have, like, the sandals. And, yeah, and there's no stripes on his legs, but there is on his shirt. So, yeah. Well, that's all. Please like and subscribe. 10 likes for part 2. Peace out.